Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Unfiltered Podcast with Bafana and
Lena with a K. Okay.
Okay, we are back once again with a new exciting episode. And I hope you guys have been good. I hope you guys have been enjoying the previous episode. If you haven't checked them out, please go back, watch. And you know, sometimes we do say shit. Yeah. So
controversial shit.
Not controversial. It just happens sometimes, that and we say something that is not really. And I want to say what I said last week about 90. Okay, I'm gonna talk about that one anyway. Let me move on. So don't ever worry. Sometimes just enjoy the moment, be in the moment.
And watch the whole episode to get full context.
I've been
Don't
blasted for the
just
week
watch 30-second clips or 1 minute clips and you just draw a conclusion about the show. I was even called stupid because of that video. That's He's like, oh my gosh, this girl is a bimbo.
This is my second week now being. Don't look at comments. I told you this. Don't go to the comments. I mean, I don't. Because I know how comments are. Don't go to the comments. The comments don't make.
I was like, this person doesn't even know me. And they are just judging me based off a 1 minute clip. Now you're going to draw a conclusion. What's it mean? I'm a dumb ass bimbo. Fuck you.
Don't read comments.
Oh, please bleep that. Oh.
No, man. Come on. Come on. And what are we?
I'm trying to be civil here, okay?
Wow, okay. But like, don't read the comments. I think that's the best thing you can do, because rather hear from people that've watched the whole thing, what they have to say, than someone who watched a snippet, because they will know what was the conversation prior and after that led to that conversation, and what was the aftermath of it all. Because it could just be a snippet of something that was interesting for that 5-20 seconds. And then you put it there, and then now you're gonna make a whole judgment of the whole entire conversation about 20 seconds.
Exactly. Abantu bayathanda ukukhuluma.
Actually, I forgot my drink there. But yeah, how has your week been? Tell us about your week.
My week has been so busy, guys. But I'm glad that I finally took leave. I'm gonna be off work for the next 3 weeks. No work for me. I'm going home to see my parents. To see my little nephews and nieces. I love them so much. I can't wait to see them. So I'm very excited about going home. And I'm also going to go to Durban. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't been to Durban in like 2 years.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I just got back from home, literally. Like as I'm shooting this, I landed from a flight like 2 hours ago. And I'm so tired, bro. It's been like a long week. But it was a great week because I got to spend time with my son, with family.
How is he?
He's doing good. He's very chatty though. Like
you.
LFLS.
Apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
LFLS, like father, like son.
Yes.
So yeah, it was amazing. It was beautiful. I enjoyed it. I really had a great time with him. Like literally, like I really so I wish the weekend was longer. Yeah, but we really did have a great time. And
what did you guys do? Get ice cream? Or?
Yeah, we did a lot of ice cream. We a lot of eating. Went to the mall, did a few things, but also we had a little family gathering because we had our cousins and everything and kids. So it was a little bit like
family time
was just like
it's always amazing.
And I haven't been home in such a long time. This year, the whole year I haven't been home. So which is like my first time this year. Because I left like early this year. So since now it's like August, I'm like, it's September now. So yeah, man. This has been my weekend, man. Today we have a very interesting episode. Yeah, man. We're just gonna get into it because we don't want to dissect, because it's a lot we have to share here. There's a lot of things we want to get off our chest. There's a lot of things we want to share. And I hope you guys engage with us. This week's topic, we're talking about making friends, friendship breakups, and those betrayals and outgrowing friendship, because it happens to the best of us. Some of us are not even friends with the people that we're friends in high school with or primary with or in varsity as well. So that also happens. So for us that have been through that, how do you navigate that? Even people that you've met 20 years ago, 10 years ago, like you still like end up losing them and outgrowing them and about breaking up with them, and stuff like that. And how do you now transition your life after that happened, after that ordeal? Because I feel like people sometimes when they, for example, if like me and you have been friends and for a while, and then when we kind of outgrow each other, people now assume we're enemies. And I don't think that's necessarily the case. This shouldn't be the case, because we can actually like still share some love because we share some great memories together. The fact that now we're not in the same space between me and you, or you've probably progressed further in your life and you're now doing greater things, and you now have more people in your alley that you are doing similar things with. Now, why must I be upset? I mustn't be upset about those things, you know? But people, I feel like when that happen, they now assume beef. They assume like, okay, now Bafana is my number one enemy. He betrayed me. He's this and this and that. For you, have you ever encountered something like that? Like maybe just having a friend for a while, and then now this happens that you guys outgrew each other for whatever reason.
Yeah, definitely. I was best friends with this girl. We've been friends since 2011 when I was doing my first year in varsity. We actually met in varsity and we clicked. We were like sisters. We even moved in together. We were sharing an apartment. We stayed together for like, I think a year. And then, you know, she had to move back home because she couldn't afford to pay for the apartment anymore. But we obviously she would visit me like almost every week.
Yeah.
We had a great relationship. Like she was like a sister to me. So when she broke up, because she's the one who broke up the connection, we had been friends for like 13 years.
Damn.
Yeah, because we broke up last year, I think around November or December.
Did you guys like officially broke it off, or you just like split?
No, she I think, you know, people change, especially when you become a mom. Your priorities change, and we don't spend as much time together anymore.
Yeah.
So I guess we just grew apart. But to be honest, I tried to keep the friendship alive. You know, I would always constantly check up on her kid. I would even go visit the kid and her. And whenever I came to her house, I always came bearing gifts. Like I would bring some wine or snacks, and I would give the baby gifts, you know, because I love buying gifts. I love shopping for kids. So, so when she broke up with me, it was very unexpected. I didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
And I was very heartbroken, I'm not going to lie, because she was like a sister to me. We've been friends for like
13 years.
13 years. That's a very long time, you know. We met when we were teenagers.
You know, like that's like the whole term you spend in at school, like in varsity first year and stuff like
you know,
it's a long time.
So I was it was very unexpected. I was very heartbroken.
So like,
she just told me that like we don't have anything in common anymore. We don't have the same views about life. We're not in the same place. And even our priorities are no longer the same.
Yeah.
So that's why she broke off the connection. And then Minage, I didn't try to like beg her to stay.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, if that's how you feel,
yeah.
I totally understand. And then but there's no bad blood between us. Like, I don't hate her.
Don't you have a little bit of resentment though? Like,
I do, because now that we've broken up, I realized, Guti, actually, I'm the one that put more effort into the relationship. I was the one keeping the relationship alive. I was the one who's always calling, always checking up on her, always planning dates, always planning trips, always planning a gathering. Because we were three. It was the three of us. And we were very close. But again, I guess now there's two of us. But the other friend is still friends with the both of us. So now it's very awkward for her.
Oh, she's still friends with the other friend that broke up with you.
Yeah.
So now how does she balance it? That must be an awkward situation for her.
The thing is, I just told myself I'm not going to discuss her with our mutual friend.
Yeah.
I'm not going to discuss anything. Even my frustrations, I'm not going to say anything, because I don't want to be the bad guy in the situation. But yeah, I just felt like the friendship was one-sided. I was the one who was making an effort all the time. Always the one. I was always showing up for her. And then she actually, I think she was kind of selfish. She was a taker, and I was the giver in the relationship. And I feel like she expected so much from me, but she never gave me the same
vibe or
effort.
energy.
Yeah, the energy was not reciprocated. I'm the one who used to give, and she used to take. So I think actually now that we've broken up, I think she was very selfish. To be honest, I think she was a very selfish person. She was very self-centered. She just wanted the world to evolve around her. Everything was just about her. She never even. Like I remember even when when I had umemulo ekhaya, she came to my house for the first time because she's from Soweto. And then she came to Mtuba for the first time. She was complaining. I hope you're not going to tell
me to cut off this thing after the whole thing, because I'm not going to edit anything out in this episode.
No, don't cut out anything. So
I'm just telling you because I'm not going to do that now.
Yeah, even when she came to my I think it was in 2018.
Yeah.
She was complaining the whole time. She was just complaining.
Oh, she was in KZN. She went to KZN.
Yeah, she came to my my family for the ceremony, and she was just so
being bougie.
She was bratty, and she was being bougie. And I did explain to them, guys, I don't expect a lot. You're not going to a 5-star hotel.
Yeah, you're not going to.
I'm not from Mhlanga Rocks. I'm not from Senton. I'm from Mtuba,
But she's from Soweto also. She had a little bit of understanding.
Yeah, so she was just complaining the whole time, and she was just so grumpy, and she just made. And, it was such a festive mood, and she was just a buzzkill. So, but I guess in life, really, we outgrow each other. We're not always going to be in the same stage, especially when you're now a mom. Your priorities change. And even your dreams and everything just changes. And I guess we were not aligned anymore. And that's why she broke up with me.
Oh,
we were just not aligned anymore.
That's crazy because I feel like, friends, in our minds, when you make friends, you believe like this, we have to be friends forever, more especially if you've been friends for a long time. And that's what I thought I would have with my friends,
I also thought she was going to be my friend forever. I thought we were going to grow old together.
When you're going to getting married,
exactly,
best man and all of that. But
I thought I was going to be her bridesmaid to her wedding because she's been in a long-term relationship.
Yeah.
And she's probably going to get married to that guy. So I thought I was going to be like a bridesmaid because I've never really seen any of my friends get married,
Yeah.
So I was looking forward to that, but
we barely talk. We always talk about relationship breakup about as a couple, but I feel like when we talk about friendship breakup, it's also it's very much painful as well.
It's very painful
because you see the friendship you've built for over the years,
dude,
literally
you've invested so much in the friendship, and then now it's just gone.
And you shared so many things together. You've had so many heart to heart. And this person, she's my go-to.
And you go through so much. You go through so much together. And you always, if your friend loses a parent, you are there for them. If they in hospital, you even visit them. I remember when she was in hospital.
The weird one and a constant reminder is the one moment when you hanging out, somewhere maybe with other people. I'm like, hey boy, where's Mang Mang? I'm like, damn. And I have to explain. We're no longer friends. We and I had that with I had friends, we were a group of many, but they were my two close friends, and I lost them in I think in less than a year or so. I think my relationship contributed into the fallout because I was prioritizing my relationship over them, and they always had opinions over it, only to find out that my other friend threw me under the bus and tried to break me up with my girlfriend. Not break him up. Oh, he did, literally. My friend of 10 years, I've known him for a long time, and I think we were I think we in early high school, 22, I was in grade 10 or something. And invited him over, chill and everything, and then he made a pass at my girlfriend. And when he made the pass, it wasn't just him say, I like you. He was throwing me under the goddamn bus.
He was jealous of you and your relationship.
He told her that my ex that he knows that my girlfriend hates and don't want to hear anything about. I've been seeing my ex on a low.
He was jealous.
And I'm like, God damn.
He was so jealous.
If you had to choose, the worst thing you can do is tell her about this ex, because she hates that ex. And she hates anything about it because she knows it's okay. It's very like close to home. And he used that. And then Wamchela and we had a fallout with my girlfriend at the time. And I called him, dog, because I didn't know until he left, because I saw my girlfriend's mood changes, but she couldn't tell me at the time until we went to bed. And that's when she started like telling me and everything. And the worst thing that she took my phone, and it's like, are you still talking to him? I'm like, there's nothing. Check my WhatsApp and everything. And I check out my contact. I'm like, no. And the only thing she found that still attached me to this person was that I still had her on my Instagram. And I had, when someone posts a story and then you just like press her heart and then just react. And she saw that. And you're still sending out my hearts now, you're again, and now I don't know. I'm like, there's no other thing. No, you probably deleted and everything. I'm like, how can I delete something when I didn't even know this was going to happen? You know?
Did you guys break up because of him?
No, we did have a fight, a tiff about that. But like, we eventually like, and previously, like, this guy would say things in my ear. He would tell me that your girlfriend was seen with this. So he always like talk about this girl's ex. And I'm like, oh, your girlfriend was seen with this guy, his ex, and stuff like that, in his car, this and that, da 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 da. And I'm like, bro. And obviously now I'm not gonna like just keep quiet about it. I'm gonna ask my girl, dog, like, you've been seen somewhere that, and we would have fights over this. And this happened like I think more than 3 times. And that's now I'm actually realizing now this like happened like more than 3 times right now. And I asked him, dog, after when he threw me like in that situation when he spoke about my ex to my girlfriend at the time. And I'm like, dog, can we meet and talk about this? I'm like, dog, I'm going to come to you. Whatever. He kept on dodging me for almost 2 years. And obviously the time when we continued the relationship, obviously, that I had, but me and him would never, you know, and because also I would never want to be around someone who could say things like that, you know, because like he made it seem like me now when I'm with him, I'm always with this girl, you know. So when your friend, your close friend, your best friend has so much data on you and information that knows it and that can infiltrate your relationship like that, bro, you're done. And I had to let him go. Even today, he still tries to like. I can't trust him.
Don't. That guy is jealous of you. He's competing with you. He can probably see when you are doing well in your career. You've got a great girlfriend and a great relationship, things that he doesn't have. So much like he's trying to sabotage that so that you guys are on the same playing field, you know, because there are some friends who are very competitive and who are very jealous. And when you progress in life, they pull back and they start acting shady because they think you're always going to be broke or you're always going to stay the same. In life we grow and we don't grow in the same pace. You know,
or in the same direction,
because we have different journeys and we choose different things. So yes, Mina, I might have a nicer apartment and a nice car and whatever, but when maybe you don't, and then as a friend, like
that grew up together, you might feel like
that shouldn't make you feel small. You should be inspired.
And I feel like, you know, I'm never about that, never about material stuff. I've always showed up for people because I've never wanted people to feel like they're out of place. They're never like around me. They're like that, you know. And a lot of people had negative attitude towards my relationship, especially my friends. You know, two of them, the two of them, they had really, really negative. They didn't think this girl deserved me. And because she was not good enough for me and stuff like that.
Why would they say that? What?
I think it's because of what they would talk about the streets and everything. I mean, I was just like, I don't care what the street's saying, you know, because I could say the same about your girl, but you're not going to leave her, right? Because I just said something stupid, you know, or foul or whatever about her. The thing is, like, people want us to prioritize friendship sometimes over
relationships.
Yes.
Especially when they feel like you're spending a lot of time with this girl and you love this girl. Men especially, they become jealous. They start competing with your girlfriend.
Yeah.
They start competing for attention.
I'm like when I start now, dog, like this person, I'm building something with this person. Like I'm not trying to say that me being in this relationship is better than being with you. It's not the same. It's very different dynamics and relationships. I'm building a life with this person, and that life you're also gonna have access to, because I'm not just building it because I'm trying to alienate you as my friend. No, I'm building this thing with my woman because we're gonna have a family one day. That's my mind. You know, I'm not thinking of like I'm building this because it's gonna end anyway. I'm not in that mindset. But I feel like people, when they want to compete with your relationships, they don't have that discernment. They don't have that understanding of like Ubafana or Unina is spending time with a partner because they're creating a family. They're creating a future. You can never have a family with friends, bro. No matter how much we call fam or whatever with each other, you can never. They're always going to be a friend. You can never can have babies, build double legacy, whatever,
build a home
with a friend.
With a friend.
It was about romantic pair.
Yeah.
That's what friends are just going to be. That's the what you call purpose in billionaire conference. They're gonna be like a friend, and then when you're moving together, you're gonna be roommates. But if now I'm prioritizing my relationship with my partner, that's gonna be my girlfriend, especially my fiance. She has so many
especially
spaces
if the
to
partner
occupy.
Is good for you and she's good for your growth. Sometimes these men, these male friends will try to sabotage because they're jealous of that, because they don't have that. Like in my relationship when I was still married, my ex's friends, they were not very nice people.
Yeah.
You know, my ex, he tried, you know, to live a clean life, and he tried to lead a good life, and he had a good woman. I think I'm a good woman.
Yeah.
And his friends were jealous of that.
Good woman,
so
but
I am. So his friends were very, very jealous of that, and they tried to, you know, get him back to the streets, because I think he left the streets because now he found a partner that he wants to build a future with.
That's the thing, bro.
So much that they used to take him to strip clubs. They used to give him numbers of girls, you know, hook him up with
I relate
chicks.
so much to that, because I had the same thing, because we would rock up the club. We would fuck girls all weekend with these niggas. No, we would do some crazy shit, bro.
And
like,
now that you found a good woman,
I found a good woman that I'm
now
trying
you've changed,
to leave that.
And they want to drag you back to that place.
And every time
they're trying to sabotage you.
Every time I hang out with them, it's like, oh, let's go to the place, let's go out, let's go what. And there's girls obviously like, bro, I'm like, and I don't come back about 11, 12. I'm like, hey, dog, I need to deep. I end up not telling them when I leave now, because I hated the conversation of like being made to feel guilty for now to like, hey, I need to go back home to my woman. I need to do this and this and that. And it's kind of felt like me now. I was just like now, bougie nigga, like who want to be with this girl all the time, a bum ass nigga like that, you know. And even that, I had to love my one friend that, you know, I still had from a distance, you know, because he had his girlfriend also, who was very toxic, but he will never hear me say shit about his girlfriend, because I don't have a rule to judge everybody. Like it's you Dallas, but Dallas you make your own judgment and you make your own decision. But as much as like girlfriend that was so toxic, was so wrong for him, they will focus on mine.
You never judge them.
They focus on my relationship to a point that and everything that and they would nitpick. Oh, what? And at one point, I tried to create what you call a space where my friends and my girlfriend can all be in one situation. I did it once. Guess what? They tried to take us to my bite's place. That was my ex-bite. And I'm like, how can you even suggest that, dog? Like, we had a fight over this thing, and you want me to drive my girlfriend to the same venue and place.
Imagine.
And I'm like, you don't think for me, bro. Like, those are the things that I don't understand, bro. Like, you know, as much as like we had good friendship when we were single, man, because we had the same goal. We want to slap chicks and then move on. Slap chicks and move on. But now I'm not about that life. And it feels like it's difficult for people to comprehend when you're like moving on. It's like, man, just want to know.
Yeah.
And it's not even about that. And I think my final and Footy, the funny thing is that the final nail to the coffin is when we fight. We had a physical fight.
You had a physical fight with your friend?
Yeah.
What caused that fight?
It was something stupid, bro. So it was my birthday. Yeah, it was my birthday. And he, you know, it was COVID, bro, peak COVID. So I couldn't celebrate anyway. We could just bought beer and stuff like that and hang out in my spot and chilled. So obviously there was still close school and everything. So I'm ngihambe with some other guy to buy stuff, you know, buy liquor. And then I come back, there's girls in the house, like in my spot. And it's schoolgirls.
High school girls?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I'm like, dog, I don't need this. These are kids are young. You know, I don't need any drama, bro. Like, because these girls stay around my neighborhood. Next thing's gonna happen is that something happened. And stuff like that. Let's not do this. I'm just trying to be extra or whatever. And I'm like, I know, guys, now we can't do this. And I know it's because when you already had your thing, you already had bombs, whatever. I'm like, it was a fairly old woman. This was not a young girl. I'm not against you guys getting girls and stuff like that.
But not underage girls.
Yeah, not underage girls. Go like if you see a uniform, guys, it's a uniform. In Ghana, it's still in high school. No matter how much you think you can, don't. Because she might say she's older, but she's probably lying about it.
Yeah.
So let's not do this. I'm like, I know, and we are jailer and everything. I'm like, yo, let's not do this. Let's not do this, guys. And then go about what's again. I kicked the girls out, and as I kicked the girls out, he was upset. Okay, and then where they're like, when are you wara because you this and that, because now it's when you want us to have bombs and everything like that. I'm like, dog, I'm not against you having bombs. Call decent girls, call like girls your age and stuff like that. There's a lot of you can do, not this, you know. And
food at your own place.
Yeah.
At your place, I would have still, you know, called you out for it. I wouldn't have a
problem if it was someone that I don't have a problem. We're gonna hang out with. And then we had like, he was like rant talking shit, and I lost it. Threw a bottle at him, and then he jumped at me, and then we started fighting, like physical, like squabble. And there's other friends here, and my one friend tried to separate us. And what happened was, he get pushed, and he fell on his face on a glass coffee table. He was caught here.
Oh my God!
Bro, the amount of blood I saw that day, I was so sure he was gonna die.
Jesus.
I was so sure he was going to die.
I'm sure he's got a big ass scar on his face.
He does, you know. And I was I took him to the hospital, and then I thought like so quickly, because I'm like, bro, you don't deserve this, you know. It's like, it's not something that you should be. We are fighting, and then you are getting hurt, you know. And what happened was, we get to the hospital, and then it gets stitched up, and then they stop the bleeding and everything. I'm like, oh, thank God, he's going to be fine. Like the doctors, because I work at that place, at the hospital, and the doctor's like, he's going to be fine. Don't worry. We're going to monitor him overnight. You come pick him up in the morning, and yeah. And after we go home, I went straight to bed, not talking to anybody because I'm upset. And then I get to, we pick him up, he's fine, he's okay. Days passes and stuff like that. Instead of me of him taking accountability, he's talking to this guy, say it's my fault that he has a scar. I'm the bad friend. I'm this. This
guy did not like you. He wasn't a true friend.
And that's the thing, bro. Like,
actually trash.
The guy that got hurt, I spoke to him and I apologized to him. I'm like, dog, I apologize for this. You didn't deserve to be caught in this situation. I know you were trying to be a friend, and I feel so terrible that now you have a scar for life because of us, you know, fighting. And he was like, no, dog, these things happen. Don't worry about it, bro. Like, I'm chill with it. And
are you still friends with that guy?
They got the scar. We were not really like close friends. But we still like cordial. We were still cool. We bump into each other like, oh yeah, dabbing, cool and forward. And I didn't speak for him for years until last year. Last year, the other year he tried to talk to me. I'm like, yo, dog. I'm like, nah, I'm away, whatever. And then I spoke to him last year, and I was like, oh, he actually spoke to other friend of mine. We were shooting a podcast at some other venue, and we were at the podcast. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. We're being invited to shoot at this establishment. So it's cool things, cool vibes. So we should have a great shoot. Everything was perfect. Then he calls my friend, my co-host, my ex-co-host. We eat this place, come through, whatever, and don't know. Okay, cool. I don't mind it. And then he pulled me on the side. I'm like telling people want to kill me. They want me dead, and he knows people underground. He started talking rambling shit. You could see he's high as fuck, and he's very like talking shit, bro. Like, and I'm like, damn, dog, what are you talking about? I don't have a beef with anybody, and in fact, I don't even care about dying. You know, he pulled out a broken bottle to me. I'm like, what are you gonna do with that? You're gonna stab me now? I'm like, no, I'm just showing you and how easy I can get killed and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, cool with that. Throw away that. And I went back to join everybody else's and everything. So he brought his goal at the time. And the goal is like, the guy is done. He's drunk as fuck. And the girl is like panicking, like, how are you going to go home and stuff like that. And okay, like, no, guys, I know we're going to take you home if you're scared of how I'm going to And then once I know, I see some trial, some getting the Zach, and I'm like, okay, we're sorry. And then he start fighting my friend, my other friend. And then like, no, like, why are you doing this and this, blah, blah, blah. And then I push him. And then there's a moment that I push him, he fights me. And then I grab him and then I'm slam dunking him on the floor. Because I don't want to fight, but I don't want to escape. I'm trying to escalate the situation. Yeah. And then everybody comes and then they hold him down. I'm like, dog, don't fight. Don't be like this. Don't be like this. I started panicking. And he does it again. And then the moment we had to get the security and everything, he ended up sleeping in jail because of that. And this was I'm never going to be associated myself with this person. Like, I loved him so much. He was like my best friend, you know, like we had a lot of stuff to do. We had crazy things we did together. We have a lot of memories.
You have a best friend, and you are not their best friend.
Yeah, that's the thing about best friend. My besties, people are best friend with people that are not their best friend. And that's the thing I hate about.
You might call someone your best friend, and they don't consider you a best friend. Their other friends are their best friends.
And I don't understand that concept. I don't know how can you be best friend with someone that is best friend to someone else? It's like being a side chick to someone who's dating someone and you're so in love with this person.
I had two best friends.
Okay, we can have.
Obviously, I was closer to one than the other.
No,
we're not,
guys.
We're not best friends at the same level.
Even that, it's weird, bro.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Okay, but you know what? Yes, I mean, both of them, they were my best friends, but did they consider me their best friend?
It's a question.
Did they consider me that?
Or did
Especially with the one that the one that broke up with me. I don't think I was her best friend. I consider her my best friend. I consider her my best friend, but I don't think I was her best friend.
Damn. And that's
I think she had other people that she considered best friends, but I wasn't her best friend. I was just a friend.
Wow. And that's the thing about friendship, dog. Like,
because you value someone so much and you think they put you on the same pedestal, and you're not even close. You are down there at the bottom.
You know, I don't know, bro, about thinking, but I don't think I don't know how to put this. I'm like trying to have a way to say it. Friendship, dog, is so, it's so hard. Even now, like, I've moved to Joburg. I don't have friends here. You know, I only had one friend, and she's back in KZN. And it's been difficult to maintain a friendship when you're here and she's there. And obviously, you're trying to create a life here and everything. So the thing is, they don't have to, they don't necessarily align. But like, I've struggled to create friends, dog. Like, I've struggled so much. Like,
the older you get, the harder it gets to create friends. When I was in university, it was easy. I had like 8 friends.
You would be sitting someone to someone and then talking
and then next thing, as you grow old, it's hard to also trust people, because not everyone has good intentions, and not everyone is looking at.
And I don't like to make friends at work.
Exactly. Like Minanje, I do not have friends at work. I don't date emsebenzini. Ever since I started working, I have never had a relationship at work. I don't become too close to people. I always keep them at arm's length. Sometimes people will invite you for drinks after work. They will invite you to events. They will invite you to come over to their house. I can see that some people are really trying to build a friendship with me. But I always keep people
At arm's length.
At arm's length,
Yeah.
because I don't want to complicate my life. My father told me, emsebenzini awunabo abangani. Those people are not your friends.
I want us to check this video. I think this person describes me. Like, everything he says, it's me. It's me so much. And I don't know, bruh. Maybe now you're going to relate. Okay, what is happening? Well, I open 4 videos at the same time. That's crazy. It sounded like I was listening to gibberish. Okay.
Making friends as an adult seems to be impossible. And for me specifically, I'm talking about males, right? Because I've always made friends with females better. And I also feel like females not only make friends better as adults, but especially hold on to friends a lot longer. And
I prefer female friends more than anything else.
Friendships close and carrying them even from high school and
Ish,
college.
man,
And I fear
the problem is my male friends
if
always
I
fall in
didn't
love
carry
with me.
those friendships from high school or college, that it may be too late, right? Because I have some males in my life. In fact, I have a friend that I see every Sunday, and we go play pickleball just every Sunday, same time, and we don't see each other outside of that. But we both make that a lot of time to be able to see each other and just make sure that that connection stays alive, because we have great conversation during, and we both really enjoy pickleball. And so when I ask my other male friends or acquaintances why we aren't closer or we don't do things more often, I'm always met with like, yeah, I'm too busy. And I get it, because like I'm busy too. But also I do feel as if you can make time for people when you really want to. And I've also always connected better with older people, if that makes sense. I've always had better conversations with people who are...
You know what this guy is saying is describing me literally, because I prefer woman friendship now.
I also prefer male friendships, but the problem is every guy I've been friends with fell in love with me and they confess their feelings. So now I just try to keep guys at arm's length now, because
But the thing is, like, you know, I feel like sometimes friendship with niggas, it's about egos, bro. It's about... And I feel like about sometimes when niggas, like, when you... Like, there's nothing that I hate being friends with niggas when you're a friend with a guy that is a show off. And they're just gonna try to make you feel like they are like a minion and stuff like that. I hate this shit, more especially when there's girls around, you know. And then maybe, for example, you know, we're out and it's my low month. Now I'm like I'm not grand. When are you nice, you know? And then you're gonna make it sure that the dollies, the honeys, they see it's okay. I'm the I'm the ice boy in that shit, because niggas want to put each other in positions like that. Because if you're a friend, you're a genuine friend, you would never want to make someone else feel like they're ice boy or like they're off. Even during the time when like they're down, because when they're up, nobody does their shit. I hate niggas like that.
Men are so competitive. You guys are so competitive.
It's just because they want to appease strangers more than anything, instead of maintaining a relationship that they have.
Yeah.
Niggas are I forget how niggas are terrible friends, bro. It's always about what I like, you know. It's status, it's social status and everything.
And you guys always have shallow conversations. You guys don't advise each other.
Yeah.
You don't counsel each other. You always talk about soccer, bums, girls. You just have shallow friendships and relationships. You don't cry with your friend and you pour your heart out to each other.
I know what you're saying. That's true. A friend that is a guy friend of to you, he will drink with you the whole weekend. But not even when you say, let's get like a pair of dogs, it's a right? So Mr. Price.
No, let's take
10,000. You're going to spend like 5,000 a weekend with you. Go pack about Pashile and stuff like that.
Interview, 200 rand to go to a job interview. He's not gonna give you that, but he can buy a bottle got 3.5.
Yes.
Nipus and he'll eat.
Tonight, he will be the baller. I'm not saying we must be entitled to our friends' money, but it doesn't make sense when you're my friend, but you're not going to help me when I need help, dog. Like, friends are so
You're supposed
important.
to be there for each other.
Yeah.
Through good times and bad times. Not just always it's good vibe, it's always a party.
And sometimes I know sometimes you might not have solutions to my problem, but you being there also counts. But niggas were like, I dog, I wanna when you're going down through things and stuff like that. I saw a post about this other girl and then she hosted parties with the friends and Tombe. They were like big when everybody was there. Like all the brides, she had them apart, whatever. But the time then she lost a family member, it was only a few friends. And then you sometimes you must like have a very good discernment of like what kind of friends you have. Because people have groove friends that they think they are good, they're friends. Just because you guys groove together doesn't mean that you guys are
that's the only thing
friends.
you have in common.
That's how you bond. After that, there's nothing else. During the week, it's crickets.
Yeah.
Like we can't even like have other conversation. You know? Some niggas, some friendships. Some girls are just together, like
just so that they look good on Instagram pictures.
They just want to be pretty together. But outside of that, it's nothing.
Like, you know, you and you are broke and you can't even borrow 100 rand from this friend because
even in social media friendship, like it's like celebrity friendships. It's convenient. It's because of the industry and everything, but doesn't like mean it's real. Look, it's so sad when you see people distance themselves from their genuine friends who've been there for them for a while, and because they've now got this new
better friends. Oh, I had a friend like that. I had a friend like that in varsity. We didn't we became friends because we had mutual friends. I didn't like her. I didn't like her. It was very off. She felt very fake to me. But you know what? I decided to give her the benefit of the doubt and be like, let me give this girl a chance. Let me not judge her. Let me get to know her, you know?
Yeah.
So I did get to know her, and then eventually I started warming up to her and we became very close friends.
Yeah.
So she's the sort of friend, Uguti, she's only going to be friends with you if she's benefiting something from you. And when she's no longer benefiting from you, she will discard you and she will move with Abamuvayo. When you're not going anywhere, when your train is very, very slow, you know, so how fast. And you know, because she I guess it's because she grew up in a poor family and, you know, disadvantaged background. So she always wanted to be popular and pretty. And, you know, she always aspired.
Set of attention.
She always aspired to be better, you know. So, yeah. In fact, that's one friend who actually betrayed me. That's one friend who betrayed me. We were friends from 2011 and until 2019. Then the friendship broke. And then after the friendship broke, I became her enemy. I don't understand how we became our enemy because we just grew apart.
Do you ever have friends that you can see it's okay? They will shade you on status messages and stuff like that. Or is shady too?
Nah, I've never had a friend like that.
I've had a friend like that, dog. Like, and as guys, I wanna put what I don't like. I wanna having friends who have other friends. I don't like it because you know that there are friends who literally, like I'm friends with you, and you got another friend there, and with that, you're gonna come to me, and you're gonna like what, don't. And I'm gonna have an opinion about the situation. You're not gonna tell your friend what you were saying, but you're gonna tell them my opinion. You know, and you're gonna tell them, it's law. Nah, Mrs. like me, you know, and you ask yourself, I'm like, you brought something to me, and I thought it was a comfortable space, like a safe space for us to talk, because you are bringing to me an issue or a concern you have, so I can help you with it. And then when what you think best you do is to tell the person. Now you are an enemy to that friend. When are you a golden child? But the fucked up thing is that even that friend will see, because you're gonna still be friends with me. Because if I can say something shit about you, why are you not saying shit about what do you think when an exception?
Yeah, also having a friend with a lot of friends is a red flag.
I don't wanna be in a squad. No, guys.
Squad, guys. When we were younger, yes, we used to be a squad. I remember in university, I had like 8 friends. And then it's like, it's about 3. Manje, it's just the 2 of us now because the other one broke up with me last year. So from 8 to 2. Manje, I literally have 3 friends in my life. I have a friend that I met in we met in primary, but we only became friends in high school because we also went to the same high school. So I've been friends with her since 2005. And that's like 20 years ago.
Damn.
You know? So that's my longest friendship. And we've been through so much with me and her. And yes, our relationship, we did have a fallout. There was 2 years where we were not speaking to each other. But then we rekindled the friendship. And I think now we are stronger than ever. And I love her to death. And yeah, so there are friendships like that. And then in varsity, I'm only remaining with one friend.
All my varsity friends, dog, like, I feel like, yeah, we there's no hate. It's just that geographically it wasn't possible, to maintain that friendship and keep it up.
Yeah.
Like I think that is understandable because it's not like we because like they stay all the way north of KZN and I'm like in Joburg right now. How do you keep that? We still have each other's number on stuff on Facebook and whatever where everybody is anyway. So, but like I feel like when you like having friends, guys, it's so hard.
Yeah, and friendship is a 2-way street. Like you can't be the one who's always calling, one who's always checking up on the friend and the friend energy. For 5 months.
Yeah, what you're saying is very weird. It's not weird, but it's true. I was called out for that behavior. That the thing is like, when you're in a very distance friendship, you kind of get to a point where like you not forget per se, but like have a way of like surviving, survival because you're in a new place. You don't have friends. You're trying to like keep your life going at this place and everything. And, I don't know, like, how do you balance a long distance friendship like that? Because you're juggling a lot of things. You're working and everything. And I'm not making an excuse about that, but like, have you ever been like so into your mind, into yourself, into a space where like you feel like you just want to focus on doing something and so bad that even when someone else talks to you, because like I feel like I love my friend so bad, but I feel like we're heading toward a situation where we feel like we are clashing on certain stuff. I think the distance is contributing. And the fact that, and also there's certain things that we are not now agreeing on because of what I'm doing. And I feel like some things are very taken out of context, and the way she sees them is that, and maybe I'm like leaving her behind or whatever. I'm outgrowing the friendship or whatsoever, or I don't care about her. And that frustrates me and hurt me at the same time because I would want to show her like how much I love her and care for her, I went home, listened like this weekend.
This weekend, yeah.
I wanted to go see her, but we fought, And when we fought, not fought like that, but like the thing she said to me hurt me, dog.
Yeah.
Like, I know maybe you're gonna make up, talk, maybe heal, but like, I know she also wanted to voice out her her feelings and emotion, of which I appreciate and stuff like that, and I acknowledge that because I'm not trying to invalidate anybody's feelings, but I feel like there are times when like certain things you just have to have a tech. Yeah, when the thing that broke me the most was when I found out, when she said in the conversation when she was talking to me, your ex was right about you.
Yo.
When you involve my ex, nah, that's what, like, cause like that ex is not someone that is in my life, but you're someone in my life. How how does an ex has a and that's how I was like, you know what, I know, like that's I told them like, no, I'm not for this, I'm probably foul for talking about, but since we're speaking about friends, and I didn't even preempt this because I had already set up this topic a long time ago, but like it's saddened me to hear someone speak like that, because that person, she's not my enemy, my ex, yes, and I Even though she's not my enemy, but I
Mm.
don't expect my friend to be in contact with my ex.
So she's still talking to your ex?
Yeah, clearly.
Oh my God. That's so weird.
Like, why would you want to?
Why would you still be friends? Like, Mina, if you are my friend, and then you utolinto and I also build a friendship with that girl. When you guys break up, I'm also gonna break up with that girl. I'm not gonna continue maintaining that relationship
There was no relationship to begin with between the two of you. The relationship that exists here is yours and mine. Her, she's just a acquaintance or like about someone that you know.
Oh my God.
In terms of like you now, okay, let's say you've had a friendship that ended and stuff like that.
Yeah.
How do you now like make friends again? Like in terms of like how do you move on, heal from it? It's like what's the routine that's there? Like what has that be a routine for you?
I mean, I just write on my journal.
Cry
about it, write on my journal,
I've
and
never
make
cried
peace.
for a friend. I would never though.
Okay, maybe I cried once, but
Well,
because I was really heartbroken. Like I valued her, I saw her as my sister.
yeah, there
And
is
then
emotions there.
I just feel like she was a very judgmental person because
yeah.
I think one of the reasons why
Do you think there was something wrong with you as a friend? Were you not a
No,
do,
I think
do you
I was.
regard yourself as like as a good friend?
I think I was.
in that
I think I was a good friend to her. But maybe one of the reasons why she broke off the friendship is I started being popular on TikTok because of the controversial videos I was posting. But I never talked bad about her. I never spoke about her.
Do you maybe not think that your views were not aligning with, because the things you were saying, they were like,
Yeah, I think that's why. Maybe I boyfriend yakhe hey, lentombazane lena, she's very controversial. The stuff that she says on TikTok are just very sketchy. So angithandi lentombazane. Mhlambe indoda yakhe yathi asihlukane, angazi phela wayengeke ngitshele wayengeke esho ukuthi indoda yami ethi asihlukane. Kodwa nje nami I noticed ukuthi vele ever since I started this TikTok, nje nabantu nje, even in the family, they have distanced themselves from me because people don't want to hear the truth. Guys, I talk about normal things. I talk about what abantu, they must stop keeping. And sometimes abantu, they are keeping, so they become touched.
You know, when the message is home, it doesn't knock, it enters. And it's started like when I feel like
yeah, abantu vele becabanga ukuthi mina ngiyabajaja, ngikhuluma kabi ngabo. Kanti mina nje ngisuke ngikhuluma in general. Nabo bayazi ukuthi into abayenzayo iyabheda. Nabo bayazi ukuthi wrong lento abayenzayo.
People, that's why I don't want people that know me to know my TikTok or whatever, but they sometimes find me and some people get a blocker and remove them as followers sometimes, because I don't like people being too familiar with my content because they know me personally. They will have this, bafana so abanje, you know those people, you know, because I even like my friends, like my family, my people that are close to me, you know, like I hate because even when I go to gatherings or to my family, I'm like, please, it's not a place here.
Yeah.
You don't know me that space. My space is, and this space is different. So don't try to mix them together and make it like that. And I feel like Mina, I'm good and bad as a friend, because I'm a loner, né? Sometimes I'm very like, I'm not in the mood, you know? I don't show up sometimes.
You don't want to call, you don't want to text. And you take long to respond to texts.
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks.
Not 2 weeks per se, but like, you know, I feel like I read you, you know. Like the moment I get guys, like there's nothing that I hate than feeling like ngi Stephen Twin. About the moment ngi feel like feeling like ngiyathula. Uthulele na uthulele nje. I become the type of person, you know, like it's not because maybe I don't love you anymore, but I don't want to impose myself onto someone because, you know,
yeah,
like
we have to meet each other halfway. I can't be the one who's always calling and checking up on you and you never return the favor. You know, I can't be always there for you when you're going through shit, but when I go through shit, you are never there for me.
And someone said that in friendships are not contracts. Lifetime contracts per se.
No, they're not. They're just like any other relationship.
Like perishable goods. Sometimes they expire.
Yeah, sometimes they they do.
So
Unfortunately.
if any you don't take care of your friendships and stuff like that, don't expect them to like flourish. Come on. So Bazalwana, don't catch feelings when friendships end.
I'm not gonna lie, it hurts, especially
But
when you
don't catch feelings when it ends. Don't catch feelings when people outgrow you. Don't catch feelings when someone feels like your friendship is no longer like something they need in their life.
Yeah.
It is okay, guys.
Yeah, it is.
It is okay for people to leave you. They don't have any lifetime bond like to be attached to you. But I feel like people feel like people owe them loyalty 24/7 for entire life.
Yeah.
If you don't serve me, if this friendship doesn't work
anymore, you have a right to say, hey, this is no longer serving me, and you can walk away.
And we can walk away peacefully.
Yes, we don't have to have beef. We don't have to badmouth each other.
And the things that people do is that, and when they have this, they start now going on these things of like, hey, very low, I hate friendship. I hate friends who do things because they wanna don't ever
you wanna remind me when you had nothing to
don't
eat.
ever do anything for me if you're gonna bring it up to me. Don't ever tell me to anyone don't. Because if anyone is on because you wanna owe me one, then you're not my friend. You're an enemy disguised as a friend. You're just trying to wait. You're waiting for a moment.
Or you do things just because you expect I'll return the favor. Yakhumbula ngesikhathi udinga 300 rand ngakunika. So nami ke sengidinga 300 rand ngisacela 300 rand wami ngakunika wona 2 years ago. You know, you
and
can't.
That's so childish. It's something that we used to do when we were kids in primary. For as I remember, don't ever be a friend if anywhere now you think someone owes you anything. Friendship, guys, is like you do something out of your great goodness of your heart. It doesn't take anything. But if someone that you maybe somebody you were in a relationship with someone and you felt used and whatever, it doesn't take much from you. You're not the losing one here. The one that is losing is the one that was using you.
True.
And the thing is, obviously, you're gonna feel like, okay, in the next coming relationships, it's a change. I mean, after those failed friendship, I didn't have any desire to make friends.
Me too. My sisters are my friends, guys. I have a lot of
my cousins, my friends, like my cousins, like I hang out with my family most of the time. But by bored at times, but it's fine. But because they are family.
Yeah,
you know?
I don't even feel Leo gap Leo Noguti. I was second billion because I have a very strong bond and relationship with my sisters. We are we are more or less the same age. So we get along, we talk, I ask them for advice, we go out together, we go on vacations together, we always hang out. In fact, I hang out with my sisters more than I ever do with my friends because now they're living very far. Like we're not in the same space anymore. We hardly see each other. So obviously I'm going to be closer to the people that I'm close to. And if you are distant, if you are far away, we're not going to be as close anymore because we don't see each other anymore. And what are we going to talk about? Even our phone calls, maybe they used to last 2 hours. Now they are like 5 minutes, 10 minutes at most.
And you know, like when like more especially like maybe you have like it's always funny when this happens. It's like you are cheating, but you're not. Like when you're having other new friends, it's so exciting English. It's exciting to have new friends, and the old one feels left out because oh, when are you spending more time with Smang Mang? Oh, that's your new friend. Oh, yo. Guys, that's the thing about friends. Like,
have you ever made up with a friend that you broke up with? Like,
nah, I don't kiss and make up. Relationships, friendships, it's done.
When you're done, you're done.
I think even with family, sometimes.
Even if the person apologizes and takes accountability.
Apology doesn't mean that your place is still there in my life. I can accept your apology, but you move to separate. Yeah. The thing is, like, I have this belief that if you allow the person, if a person has hurt you once, them apologizing and you bring them in your life, you're giving them a second opportunity to hurt you again. I'm not hurt every time.
Hey guys, it's so hard to make friends. I can't remember the last time I made a new friend.
Listen, I like even here. It's social media. Look, it's also people are weird on social media.
All my friends are from varsity and they're from way back. I don't have any new friends, and I don't want them.
I have like.
right?
I do have female friends. I get the things like with women. Like I think I'm good with when I'm around women, and I think I can handle women. You know, like I just love.
Me too.
Being
I
in the
love
presence
male
of women.
friendships. It's just that
Like I would not even like have a problem with that because I can handle them. I can like have conversation with I can handle any conversation. But I hate niggas because of egos, bro. That's one thing that because we can't now massaging everybody's ego. Because now
you're gonna be jealous.
Because now you feel like
I'm gonna get a promotion, and now you're gonna be jealous.
Yeah, you're no longer the one that is the baller in the team.
Now you have competition.
Yeah, it's always like because with niggas, bro, they get put off with stupid things, material stuff, and niggas always call girls materialistic. Niggas are the biggest people who are more materialistic than girls.
They are, and they love money more than girls.
And
they love men with money more than girls, but they make us feel bad for loving men with money.
That's true.
But guys, money, pouring them drinks whenever they go out at clubs.
And the men will quantify their value by what he has. What does it make you? You are materialistic, but they have a shallow personality, their shallow mindset. Into abonje ayihlangan. Caught at the moment now, he's gonna tell you the things that he has, and that's what because he is a very weak-minded person that has no substance. The thing that makes him feel like something, it's because of the cars he drives or what. And so that's why I feel like niggas, they have to anyway, we're gonna wrap now, and you guys, I think like you're gonna tell us a story. How did you overcome a friendship breakup? Because I feel like we've all became
and how do you deal with friendship breakups? Honestly, I just journaled it away and I just ignored it, and I just
can share your story.
Pushed it aside and just tried to forget about it.
Yeah,
until I did. Anyway, I never really dealt with it.
Yeah, like you let us know how was that for you. How you can write it, even inbox me back. You can on social media or whatever.
Share your stories with us. I want to know. With us.
I want to know more about you guys. Anyway, guys, this was another exciting episode of Unfiltered Podcast with Bafana and
Nina with a K.
Okay, and this is us being out. Peace.
And carry my luggage. I'm stepping out this ride like Cinderella on the carriage. I'm looking all around and all these bitches looking average. I'm murdering these hoes. There'll be nothing left to salvage.